Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel and to episode 2 on my current workouts. Today is day 2. We're doing back, rear delts and biceps. We're going in the garage this time, just like the old school videos, and we're gonna hit a raw workout. It's gonna be good. So we're gonna take our pre-workout as usual, intra as well to keep us full. Let's go. Righty, so for the warm-up, I've done 3 minutes on the air bike. 1 minute, 200 watts. Second minute, 300 watts. Third minute, 400 watts. Really, really good at getting heart rate up. I don't usually condone doing like intense cardio to start. It's not really that intense, but I just like getting my heart rate up, blood pumping, and then I do some band work just to warm up the shoulders because that My Protein event that you saw the other day, I did something to my left shoulder. I should go see someone for it, but I reckon I can just train and it will fix itself. So a bit of warm-ups, and then we're going to go into our first superset, which is rear delt flies. Yes, we're doing rear delts again because you can never do enough rear delts into pull-ups. All right, so first exercise today is wide grip pull-ups into rear delt cable flies. Now, I'm using my own app, which I've programmed in my new routine into, and this is what everyone gets when they start to train with me, along with meal plans, supplements, a community group. If you do want to check it out, follow the link below, and let's train together. But first, we're gonna train here. So, pull-ups, rear delt flies. So when we're doing the pull-ups, we're not going shoulder width, we're going slightly wider. When we do the pull-ups, you're not jolting, you're controlling the movement. Squeezing at the top, slowly down, about a 2 to 3 second negative. This makes it hard. If you do need straps, use straps, but remember, form over everything. Now, again, with the pull-ups in the last rep, we're gonna hold at the top, squeeze it for as long as we can. So probably about 10 to 12 reps with the tempo. Woo. So when we're doing that, the shoulders are retracted. You're not letting them drop forward. My shoulders were always pinned back. When I reached the bottom, they weren't extending like so. They were back and contracted, pulling. Remember that. So now with the rear delt flies, we want to keep our arms slightly bent, not fully straight. Puts too much tension on the triceps. Slightly bent, chest up, pulling away. We're not rowing, we're pulling away, and that will create an almighty pump on the rear delt. So 12 to 15 reps. And that together, I always like to start my pull workouts with a pull-up motion and then an isolation movement. It changes depending on how I'm feeling, but that gets you a really good pump. And again, you can never do enough rear delts. So 4 sets, then we're on to the next exercise. Do you want to go on? You're gonna do it. There you go. We're doing pedale rows into bent over rows. Now this is I've been doing it now for a while and I absolutely love it. Keeping it PG here, I'm not gonna sweat. The principle behind this, we're doing pedale rows. I'll show you how to do them straight away, no rest, into bent over rows. We're doing 5 reps into 8 reps. So pedale rows are slightly different. It's more of like a power building movement. So with the barbell on the floor, you wanna get into the bent over row position, pushing your bum back like you're twerking, but we're going all the way down to the floor, keeping that chest up, shoulders back, with minimal movement from the spine and the hips. We are keeping your head neutral, and you're pulling up to just above your abdomen there, in your sternum area. This is a great compound exercise for your whole back and just your core, your legs, and it's an amazing thing to do, and you should be doing it if you want to be strong. Then straight from there, we're deadlifting up, bent over row position. Remember, angle, stick your bum out, feel the slight pull in your hamstrings. rowing back, 8 reps. So that together gets your heart rate going. So let's go again. You can use straps if you want to. Might go a little bit heavier on the next set, use straps. But when you're doing the bent over row, you see loads of people going heavy. And rowing like, whoa, whoa. That's cool for showing off in the gym and moving a lot of weight, but when you're doing a bent over row, torso movement is minimal. Bent over row, you want to keep it, you're pulling back with the elbows, that should really be the only thing moving, because you're contracting with the back, and that's what's going to make your back bigger. 4 sets of that into the next exercise. So now we've done 4 sets of the pedal row, bent over row. Now we're going into a pull down superset. So we're going wide grip, neutral. If you don't have this grip, you can just do wide standard bar or close grip bar. Just depends on what you feel like and what you want to do, but we're going to go wide today. I often change up the grip, doesn't really matter, you're still activating the back. We're doing 10 reps on here. Again, on the last pull, like the pull-ups, we're holding it for the last rep. Then we're going to straight arm pull downs on the cable. Now, if you have a rope attachment, that's great. If you have 2, that's even better, so you can get a better range of motion. But if you have this special grip, the Vulcan one in your gyms, I have seen them in a few gyms, I definitely recommend you doing that. So, highest point here, we're going 12 to 15 reps on here. So, I'll give you key form points as we do it. So, pull downs. Again, no jolting. We're not swinging. You know, you see these people like, they're basically humping the bar. You don't want to do that. The only thing moving is your elbows and your back, hopefully. I'm not relaxed like so, then pulling from there, pulling back on the traps and the scapula to your chest. 1, 2. Medium weight on here. So what we're doing, bent over row position again. Lots of people do this wrong. Coming back, chest slightly down, not going too low, chest slightly up, and as you come back, you want to pop your rear delts. So you're coming back, 1, see, arms slightly bent, 2, chest isn't moving, body's not moving, 3, one of my favorite back isolating movements. This is a combo with the pull downs. Beautiful. So we're doing 4 sets, 10, 12, 15 reps. Now we've done that, we're on to our last back compound. We're doing 1 arm rows. Now, again, you can do this either with a cable or a dumbbell. Today, I'm doing dumbbells because it is my favorite back exercise. The reasoning behind it is because it just messes you up. Honestly, if you do this right, and we're doing a drop set on the last set, it just wrecks you. So we're doing 4 sets. There's lots of sets in this workout. Now, you can lower it to 3 if it's a little bit too much volume for you, or 2. But always recommend is doing like a gauging set at the start just to activate the muscle, then go heavier. Now, I'm going to use the 50s. We're going to go for 10 reps. Again, use straps. I do recommend using straps. I've just got a watch on and I can't. I'm being lazy. Use the grip. Use the mallet hands. When you're doing a unilateral movement, so if you're doing a 1-arm movement, always start with your weaker side because you're fresh and this needs more attention. My right side can keep up with whatever. My left side, he needs a little bit more babying. He needs to be told he's okay. He can go first because if I don't, then he gets a bit moody. He gets a bit, jealous, and he just gets a bit self-conscious because
you're procrastinating.
Okay.
Pick it up.
Left arm, right leg forward. Again, we're arching the chest up, We're pulling back with the elbows, okay? We're not pulling up like this, not using your bicep, coming back. So, 8 to 10 reps. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 breaths. So 4 sets of that. Last set, we're going to do a double drop set. So drop set time. I've done 50 kilos for 10. Now I'm going to do 40 kilos for 10. Drop it again by about 10, 15%, 20%, and go again. We're just going to go until there's no more weight. 30 kilos. This time what I'm going to do, just to make it a little bit harder, instead of doing a standard row, I'm going to come slightly higher, like pulling it up. 1. That's back done. Onto Bicepticons. Last exercise. We haven't done much today in terms of quantity of exercises, but it doesn't really matter because your back, after doing all of these exercises heavy with good form, you're going to be wrecked, okay? So we're finishing on an isometric hold bicep curl. So we're holding 1 in a position and we're curling up. And we're going to do 6 reps, like so. And then we're going to do 6 reps together. And then we're going to hold for 6 seconds, doing a twist. And that's going to send us off and we want to go home after that. So 3 sets of this. Because if you saw my last video, you know I don't program too many arm exercises into my plan because I think my arms are okay now. Could always be bigger. What do you think? Bigger?
Tiny. Toothpick arms.
Okay. 20 sets now. My main focus here is to focus on the short-headed bicep. So I'm coming in. I'm holding it here, slightly inside. You can hold it out if you want to work more of the longer head. We're going to hold it here, coming down in front of you. We're coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 reps together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 6 twists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Oh, you will get an almighty pump after that. Now, the goal there is constant tension. As if you'll see, I'm not doing a bicep curl like a normal person, how they're holding it out, coming all the way down on the side.
Will you be quiet?
What I'm doing, I'm holding it inwards. As I'm coming down, it's like I've got a arm blaster here. I'm just resting on my side of my body, and I'm coming down here. This makes a bicep curl 10 times harder. Instead of bringing it here, swinging. Keeping that tension here, leaning slightly forward, you will feel it in your biceps 10 times more than if you're just doing it here. Obviously do both for an all-round developed bicep, but doing this, because most people don't do it, you'll feel it and it'll be a lot harder. So 3 sets of that, and then you've wrapped up the workout. Yay! So every other day on my current workout program, I'm implementing cardio. So it's nothing huge, it's nothing crazy. So for example, today I'm going to be on the air bike. I'm doing 10 seconds of about 80 to 100% effort and then 20 seconds rest for 10 rounds. I'll do a 5-minute warm-up before and a 5-minute cool down after. If I'm running short on time, I'll just do the circuit, so 10 seconds on. It takes about 5 minutes. You can do this with any form of cardio. You can do it on the air bike, you can do it on the treadmill, the curved runner, you can do it on the rowing machine. I change it up, but this week, this is what I'm doing. So I'll give you a little example now. You want to give it your all. I know we're at the end of a workout, so you've got to play it smart. It's me featuring me and the ladder because we're in my garage. So 10 seconds maximum effort, but we start just relaxing with the 20 seconds active recovery. So we're taking things easy. You can just do your legs if you want. breathing in with your nose. Increase that nitric oxide. And as soon as it hits 20 seconds, we're going to go all out. 1 and... Rest 20 seconds, 10 times. That'll kick your butt, especially after the back workout. I usually do it on day one, because push is a little bit less taxing than back and biceps, but we're running short on time, so I had to mix it up. But yes guys, that was my workout. I'm just gonna catch my breath now. Alright guys, that was my workout today. Day 2, week 1 of my new training split. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, subscribe, because I'm back and I'm posting videos. Oh my god! Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.
Or do you like not being found? In time the light will fade.